Hello peeps, I'm back with the second part of the tutorial for the Flores Button knot, which is plate number 174 in Bruce Grant's Encyclopedia of Rawhide and Leather Braiding. It's a herringbone knot tied onto a 5-lead or 5-part 6-bight Turk set. It's tied in a different way, because this kind of Turk set cannot be tied in any other way with a herringbone interweave. And now let's begin. I started already by completing the knot, coming up below the standing part, and then the first that we do is we have to go over one. Over this one we go alongside the standing part, we go over one, and then we go inside the knot, we go under 2 crosses, which means we go under 4. And then we see to it that the cord always stays a little bit to the outside and not slips in too much to the inside. So we go over one again, and then we go under 4 again. This is the first cross, and this is the second. See to it that you lay the cords somewhat nicely. We go over one again, and now we encounter our first interweave. We go under the first cross, we go under the second cross, and this is our interweave. So we go under 5. Again we go over one, turn it along a bit, and then we have the first crossing, we have the second crossing, and the interweave. We go under 5 again. And always correct your cords a bit. We go over one again, and we have the first crossing here, the second here, the interweave, and now we have a pair which we have to split. So we go under 6. Again we go over one, we go under the first crossing here, we go under the second crossing and the interweave, and we have the pair which we have to split. We go over one again, we have this first crossing, we have the second crossing and the interweave, and we have the pair which we have to split. I sound like a parrot, but do not fret, something else will come along soon. So now we would go over one again, but then we cannot, as I said, the knot builds itself backwards. We would not be able to go under one cross This may look like a cross, but indeed what we have here is some kind of pair. And Bruce Grant says just go over 2 here. So we go over 2, and then we have a cross again, the first cross. We have the second cross, and we have the interweave, and then we have the pair that we have to split, so we go under 6 again. So now we have the same thing here. We have the pair to split. We go under 2, go under another cross and the interweave, and we split the pair. So after a short break, where I had to look it up again myself because the last 2 steps are a bit confusing, I found my way again, and now the cross is sort of shifted. You have sort of more crosses to cover in a way. You go over 2 again here, and this is your first cross, but this was not a cross before. This would have been the second, so I just count this as the second cross, makes 4, the third cross makes 6, and then we come up between this pair here. That makes 7. Once more, over 2, these 2, and then 1 cross, second, third, and splitting the pair makes 7. And once more, over 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a little bit funny with these knots, but they really do not come up at the same place. It's just for sort of hiding the ends, I think. So this is the completed knot. You can already see the pattern. I kept this fairly loose. If you tighten it up, it looks like this. That's not fully tightened. I have another one which is even more tightened. So this is what the knot looks like. And of course you could do the interweave with another color. And maybe I will show this too, and then we will sort of reveal what we have interwoven in the end. It's always good to use a second color so you can really see what's happening in this knot. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.